The AIDS virus was discovered at the Institut Pasteur in 1983. Françoise Barré-Sinoussi was the one who first succeeded in its detection.
After we first detect the virus in the lab, I remember that I returned at home and I said to my husband, I think we found something very important. However, I must say that I did not imagine at all at that time that we were facing just the beginning of a very important epidemic, which is still there indeed today.
Françoise is still based at the Institut Pasteur, where she directs a research unit with a team of 20 people. Hers is an internationally renowned laboratory which has made contributions for the understanding of HIV and AIDS.
I personally believe that even as a basic scientist, we have a strong responsibilities to make progress for the benefit of patients. I really got that feeling first time when I was invited in US, indeed in San Francisco, at the General Hospital in San Francisco to give a conference. After the conference, the doctor over there asked me whether I will accept to meet one patient. This patient was dying. And I had a very strong feeling when that patient took my hand and said, "Thank you." And I asked the doctor why. Why? He says, "Thank you." And the patient said himself, "Not for me, for the others."
Françoise is currently a member of SIDAction, the largest AIDS foundation in France, and she is vice president of the scientific committee of the French National Agency for AIDS Research. For many years, she has been collaborating with several research and clinical teams in Africa and Asia.
In 1985, I had I will say the chance, indeed, because that really changed my life also. I had the chance to go for the first time in Africa. I was invited in a WHO meeting in Central African Republic, and at this occasion, I visited the hospital there, and I realized that how poor were the hospital. There were nothing in the pharmacy. The patients were dying over there, and the doctor do not have anything to help the patients themselves. When you face this kind of situation, then you say, okay, again, I should do something, even if it's a small thing. If we all do something, one day we will help the patient. And it has been done, indeed, over the time. Today, we have a lot of program of access to treatment to the patient, even in the poorest country.
In addition to her research efforts, Françoise is involved in teaching and welcomes many international trainees in her laboratory, including young scientists from the Institut Pasteur International Network.
Françoise is also good at encouraging people, especially the young researchers, and she is fond of saying to them, there is always hope.
There is always hope in life, because there is always hope in science.